Hello, everybody, and welcome to Halloween Horror Nights update number... This is number 3, right?
3.
Look who's with me.
Hi, guys.
Janine's making her... Well, you've seen her on the podcast, but this is her...
My vlog debut?
Vlog debut, so Barry's going to be meeting up with us a little bit later. He's running a little bit behind, but we're going to get the ball rolling here because the park closes in an hour and a half, so... We're going to zip through this update and get you guys updated with everything going on at Halloween Horror Nights.
So much cool stuff.
Let's get going. All right, so since we're doing this later in the day, I apologize. The sun is not in the best of spots for video. As you can hopefully see, the Halloween Horror Nights sign is up, just like last year. They got lighting up, speakers up, and they have the stairs up here all sealed off like they did last year. So it looks like the front area, for the most part, I don't know what else they're going to add to this zone up here, but the lighting and the sign is ready to go. And since our last update, a lot of the food booths have been installed. And here you go. Here's the Insidious one. Janine, you going to go into the red door?
I mean, I probably will. It's a pretty cool looking one.
Got the red door here with the scratch marks on it. So I'll be very interested to see what food comes here to the Insidious food booth. Okay, over here heading into New York. Anybody know what this food booth is themed to? It's got Twilight Tavern on it. Maybe monsters? I don't know, maybe. But we'll have to see. But yeah, there's another food booth over here. And this one is, here's the Fallon gift shop over here. Transformers behind me. So yeah, Twilight Tavern. Another food booth over here. And it looks like we have our Twisted Tater food booth for this year. At least one of them. Aren't there sometimes
there's usually
multiple
a couple, like
Twisted Taters?
Yeah.
We're guessing this one is themed to Triplets of Terror because it takes place during a kid's birthday party. And this looks like a family area, family fun area, like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that.
Straight up Chuck E. Cheese vibes. And there's a dog door.
There's a doggy door.
So, but it looks like a little bit of an evil doggy door.
And there's like blood on it, and there's like evil eyes. So it's a spooky dog.
Feels very kid's birthday.
All right, we are over here in the alleyway, directly down the road from Mummy. And we have the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire themed food booth. Looks like we got a little nod to Ivan Reitman. You got Ray's Occult Books right here. And here's a look at the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Almost looks like the firehouse a little bit.
So chilly.
Yeah. It's like 100 degrees out here and this building is frozen. So, very cool looking food booth. The food booths are actually looking really awesome this year. And then
this looks amazing.
Here's a look at Ivan's. I saw a little nod to Ray's Occult Books over there. I'm not seeing any more Easter eggs or anything. I'm not seeing anything else. So anyways, this is the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire food booths, I should say, plural. Over here, right across, there's Mummy right there. We are over here in New York City, but it's not going to be New York City for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. It is going to be the ye old Torture Faire, right, Janine? That laugh.
So good.
As you can tell from our last update, a lot has been added to the stage. We got an Iron Maiden now. We got thrones.
Guy in a bucket.
We got what looks to, it looks like some guy upside down in a bucket. So yeah, this Scarezone's looking really good. What are you gonna say, Janine? Sorry, go ahead.
There's some actual trigger points that are already set up, so we can see that these are going to be able to be triggered.
Different types of triggers and stuff. Yay for triggers!
Woo!
So we're gonna go check out the rest of the zone. All right, here's another one. Apparently the scare actors are out already.
I guess.
This is the breaking wheel. That sounds torturous and amazing. We got some little birdies up here. And all sorts of different props.
We don't see dead people.
Yeah,
there's probably dead people.
There's probably something dead under there. So, but yeah, this is another one of the stages they got set up here in the Torture Faire. Over here is the Brazen Bull, and this looks like it's going to be some kind of
torture device.
You got coals down here.
That's not milk.
Yeah, some kind of toasty oven. Yeah.
Put them in the oven.
Somebody's going to cook over here.
Something's inside. You open it up and trigger.
You know the whole saying, let them cook?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to cook over here.
Oh God.
And I don't have a feeling it's going to be like chicken or hamburger. It's going to be...
I thought this was a food stand.
It's going to be humans. All right, this one over here is called the Aim and Maim.
Someone forgot to cover that boot.
Yeah, there's a little boot sticking out right there. And then you have a bullseye over here. You got different types of like rotten fruit and stuff. So I don't know exactly what's going to go on over here.
I think this was a game.
Some kind of...
Game that, Renaissance fairs usually have archery. And something went horribly wrong here. I'm guessing that person may be full of arrows.
True.
Look at all the little details. There's flies and there's mold and there's like the little things you don't necessarily see when you're here at night.
All the little details. The last time we were here, this was open, but they have it covered up now. And now it has a sign. This is the Ye Olde Torture Goods.
Ye Olde.
So, Ye Olde. Is it Ye Olde or Ye Olde?
Ye Olde.
Ye
You
Olde.
can see some of the torture good.
Yeah.
Thank you for visiting us.
Over here is the Blood Eagle.
I think something gross is going to happen here.
You think?
I think. And
You think?
I wonder if this is a piece that will pull out.
You can see some of the goods kind of sticking out here over the tent. So overall, this scare zone's looking really, really good. There are a few banners over here, which we'll get a closer look at. And I think we're going to move on after that.
And then, shh, quiet.
Barry was telling us to be quiet. I'm being very loud. So
Gonna get attacked.
by the, what are they called?
Like the Death Angels?
The Death Angels. Thank you, Janine. So we're glad to have you, Janine. Thank you so much. Because Barry and I record these videos and we're like, But yeah, apparently this is going to be a dining area themed to A Quiet Place. And they have the booth up back here.
So we're in Sting Alley, same places where the Last of Us food booths were last year. So look at that. There's all the New York stuff. So we've got like a little bit of like the New York theming consistent from Ghostbusters over here. Too.
Yep. Looks like a dresser. They have more details down here.
And the drink stands over here.
I wonder if they're going to project something onto this window or something. Drink stand. We got the mixers out. And then we come out over here. Let's see if
We went the wrong way.
I know.
It's a barn.
It looks like it's themed to a barn, yeah. So there's a look at the Quiet Place food booth.
So we got banners. Ye Olde Torture Faire 2024. So
Yeah, so all of these are actually unique if you go through. So these ones have axes, and then the other one over there has a helmet. So just cute little differences of everything. There's lots of details in the scare zone.
So I've taken over now, so we should go to San Francisco, correct? All right, we'll go. Onward.
The temporary one has been taken down. So the temporary bar was here. Construction walls are still up. So it's looking like we may get this back open before Horror Nights. So
Which is very important.
Very important.
Bars, very important for Halloween Horror Nights. But let's head over here to Blumhouse. There's something on the wall over here.
I wonder what that is.
I wonder what that is.
Oh no!
What
it
color?
Looks like the black phone.
Oh my God.
Oh no!
it's a black.
It's a black
Whoever
phone.
will be there.
What could this be for? Let's see what else is new in here. I don't know how much is new.
We got fog.
Whoa!
Oh!
Important fog machine. It's not coming out yet, Clint. Clint. No. You got fog last Friday night.
We got fog.
Yeah, that's true. We did get fog, and Mickey's not so scary. So we got a little bit of a
All the cars have been removed.
Yep.
Yeah, they are all gone now.
There's really not much new here.
There's a wreath.
Here and there. There's over here.
What's on the other side of the wall?
I don't know what the
Lockers. Freaky.
Oh, that's for freaky.
That's for freaky.
So that looks good.
So lockers for freaky. We've got a black phone, and we've got this wreath, which is
Maybe for the purge in some capacity. Someone's front
Insidious. No, that's the house.
That's what?
That's a house, Insidious. That's a good question. I don't know what the wreath is for.
Anybody know? Let us know in the comments. What's the wreath from?
So,
Blumhouse.
So we're in the San Francisco Candy Factory, Major Sweets Candy Company door.
I don't know if they're gonna do something special in here. Or they're gonna have some kind of themed candy or something. Or
What horrors await behind the door?
I don't know. We'll let you guys know. It's just very random that they randomly put this door in here.
It's so random.
I don't know if they're gonna maybe come out with like maybe some Major Sweets themed candy that they're gonna sell in here. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll have to wait and see.
Perfect way to make some money because they know we'll buy it.
It's full of kids. All right, we are in between Simpsons and London, and we got a food booth.
What do you think this one is, Janine?
I mean, I
Take a
think
guess.
it could be monsters.
Monsters?
I think it could be monsters.
I was thinking Goblin, but we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
The mystery awaits.
We'll take this.
Yeah.
What will be coming here? Then over here is pretty much a bar.
We got a bar over here.
It's a bar.
It's a bar. Alcohol.
Alcohol bar. So now we're heading past the Fear Factor Theater, and look, it's a bar.
It's a bar.
Another bar.
Let's play Find the Bar.
Bar. Find the Fear Factor Theater. Circuses are going on in there, maybe.
We have a portal.
We have TVs.
Oh, there are 2 TVs over
There's
here.
2 TVs.
There's 2 TVs.
So-
I've never heard of that brand, but
No, if you guys watched our last HHN update video, I think they had the pole up, but they didn't have the TVs on it. But now there's 2 TVs, and Barry and I were speculating whether or not this is going to be the entrance to the 2 tent houses, and it's looking like it's going to be that way. There is another stanchion over here. I don't know what that's going to be for, but the fact that we got 2 TVs here definitely leads me to believe that we're going to be seeing the 2 tent houses enter through here.
the 2 new sprung tent houses.
It's a much bigger stanchion than it's been in previous years too. So
Yep.
excited to see, curious to see how traffic flows.
It's going to be a hike. Back to
Yeah.
those
Those
2
look like,
tents.
yeah, I
Wear your
mean,
comfy shoes.
could be wait, yeah, they look like wait time size. And then sign in between each one. I guess we'll find out soon.
We're going to be getting a Cary drive-in. Looks like Janine is ready to go.
I want popcorn and hot dogs. The hot dogs.
Really, really cute. That's fine. I mean, Janine will take a drink.
I will. I'll send him a Venmo.
I know my group spent way too much time at this bar last year, so.
But yeah, really, really cute themed snack bar to the Cary drive-in. Obviously a nod to what house?
To Slaughter Cinema.
Put you on
2.
the spot, Janine.
I'm ready for it.
Oh, I know you're ready for Slaughter Cinema.
Honestly, Fried Foods will be here.
Yeah, they got some fryers over here, so
I don't know, this will be Twisted Taters Part 2.
yeah. So, but really, really cute themed food booth to the Cary drive-in. Here's a look at the artwork. I wouldn't mind this on a T-shirt. To be honest,
That would be pretty cool.
I would love a Cary drive-in T-shirt. Look at the little skull popcorn things they're gonna have in the. I don't know if this is. I'm guessing this is gonna serve popcorn. We'll see.
That's some extra crunchy popcorn there.
Yeah, but that's over here in the Cary drive-in snack stand as well. That's.
Watch out for the teeth.
What's really interesting is, we have over here is the Cary that we just visited, the Cary drive-in food booth. And normally years past, they have had food booths out here by the SpongeBob store, which is now DreamWorks Imagination Cafe over there. But there's nothing out here. So I don't think we're going to be getting food booths out here this year.
And we're wondering if this area is going to be blocked off, possibly. So leaving the restrooms open. They're no longer using the parade building, so there will no longer be the need, hopefully, for the... good Lord, are they still going to keep the exit from blankety blank open, the world's longest walk?
Yeah.
I mean, I will miss walking through Barney. I was always a
The little Barney
Barney's not there no more.
I know. R.I.P. Barney.
All right, we are over here in Central Park, and we are going to be checking out Swamp of the Undead. A lot of theming has been added, so we're going to kind of stroll on through and take a look at it.
Look out for some new hotness. Was the gator there last time? I'm not sure. I think the gator was.
I love how they covered up the gator's head.
I mean, I think
Is there
there
something
might be
in the gator's?
something under there.
It's
Is there something in the gator's mouth?
it's like the black phone over there. I wonder what's under this canopy. I wonder what's under there. But yeah, we got a gator now under the cover here. And Janine, you see anything?
Cool, like mirror reflection, like the way that they're trying to make it look like the water.
Yep.
There's just so much detailing in this scare zone.
Yeah, this one's definitely, I think we said this in the last update. This is definitely the most detailed zone so far.
Yeah, they've added a lot of little more extra details since the last time.
Yeah, let's jump over the traffic here and take a closer look at the little hut over here. All right, so here's a closer look at the hut. Lots of details have been added. And look, somebody left their britches
Oh no.
Gross.
out to dry.
Clean.
So they got a cool little wind chime up here with like some kind of creature skull on it. I can't tell what a squirrel maybe, something really small. And we got the bridge here as we've seen before. Got some bottles.
So many little teeny tiny details.
Yeah, this zone is really, really detailed. What'd you find, Barry?
This is very big.
We have a whole freaking airboat. That's pretty awesome. This was not here the last time we updated. So yeah, there's a giant, I'm guessing they have this, I'm hoping somebody's gonna be chopped up in the propellers.
Looks like my missing hat.
Is that your bucket hat,
I
Janine?
think it's my bucket hat.
But yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna have somebody chopped up because you know
Is there a dead
airboats.
person here?
Yeah,
I hope so.
I'm sensing a theme. Dead person. Carp.
airboats have the big propellers, so I'm guessing we're gonna see somebody chopped up in the airboat.
like a little chair.
Little rocking
bench
chair. More details added up here to this pier. Here's our little owl, buddy.
And the turtle is back there.
So we missed the turtle. Oh no, we can't miss the turtle. Let's go back and say hi to the turtle. Here he is, Turtle Power. Turtle.
I mean, clearly this turtle is an important part of the story here.
He's
so
the
in a
icon.
promenade, yeah, he's the icon of
Yeah.
the zone. Clearly.
Icon of the year.
Is
Icon.
he an icon or is he iconic?
Oh.
Well, okay, according to Michael Aiello,
He's the moment. Let's just go with
yes,
Yeah.
he is the moment.
So here he is. Sorry, little dude. Sorry we forgot you. We had to come back and say hi. So we swung over here to the Battery Park area. For those of you that don't know, here's Transformers right there. This is where the weekend bar was and various other food locations. They got an interesting setup going on over here. I don't know what all this is.
Yeah, this really looks like this is going to be a themed bar this year, and probably a premium bar because those definitely look like shelves for
Top shelf liquor.
for liquor. That'll be a nice addition into what we assume the Peacock bar will return or whatever they'll call it this year. But this looks to be there's going to be all kinds of stuff going on here apparently because if you go to the other side over here,
Let's take a stroll.
There are TVs.
They got
TVs.
TV screens over here. Oh yeah, they got giant TV screens. They got lights over here. Look at the size of these.
Some
TVs.
TVs.
See our reflection in them. Hi.
I mean, these look like platforms maybe for dancers.
Yeah, they're gonna have some kind of performers or something up here on these
Yeah,
platforms.
there's another thing that looks like it's going to hold some theming over here.
Yeah, there's something down there. Very curious what this is gonna be. All right, I think we got one more food booth, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up. Barry, your Spanish is slightly better than mine. You wanna?
El Mercado de los Monstruos.
Clearly, this is themed after the Monstrous House,
Yeah.
and we got piggies,
I wonder if pork will be served here.
pork,
Pork,
bacon.
maybe?
Bacon.
Bacon,
Pig.
ribs.
Ribs.
I don't think tacos unless it's a
pork taco.
Carnitas.
Carnitas, yeah.
taco.
Oh, look, they got the ribs already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of pig.
Those have been smoked.
Smoked ribs, yeah,
It
literally.
looks like they set up the actual payment station over here this year versus out there, so mitigating traffic.
Got some candles, some cool theming over here.
Really nice at night.
Piggies. Alrighty, guys, that's it here from Universal Studios Florida. Janine, thank you so much for finally joining us.
It was fun.
Barry, thank you for joining us.
Construction update number 3. And
Number
there's
3.
3 of the crew here.
Yeah. This might be our last update. There was nothing going on in Hollywood, which is why you guys didn't see anything from Hollywood. I literally think that's going to be day of because of the parade and everything with that scare zone. So that's why you guys didn't see anything from there. But yeah, things are progressing nicely, and we are, well, as of the recording of this, 2 weeks away from Halloween Horror Nights 2024. As always, make sure you guys are following ThrillGeek across all of our social media platforms. Check out our guide. Now that we have food booths, we'll be updating the foodie guide. As soon as we get menus for that, that'll be updated.
Make sure to leave a comment below or a question, and we'll get right back to you. And of course, subscribe to the ThrillGeek Studio channel.
Yeah, leave us any HHN questions you guys got in the comments below. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye,
See you
guys.
in the fog.
Bye.